I don't think I did a review of this one yet. If I did, I apologize, but this is one of the Amazon, or not Amazon, Aliexpress, like $5 figures. And this is what you get for $5. So the joints on it, there is a mixel joint right there for his knee. His foot has a mixel joint as well. They do kind of fall apart easy though. That's one of the things. Like the construction on it, it's fairly solid. But as you can tell, every time I try to put something on, another piece falls off. Especially this piece right here. I think they could have done a better job on that one. All right, now I got to figure out which way these go, because it is a very unconventional build. The cool thing about the legs, let me show you after I get the leg back on, if I can get it to stay on. So that's going to be one of the problems. It's not too sturdy. Like, it's got a lot of open air pieces, which doesn't help out. This leg, though, when it's straight, it looks kind of continuous, like a semicircle. But I keep him in the He-Man position is what I call it. But he's got mixel joints all over. Now, you got to be careful when you're on AliExpress, because some of AliExpress's ones, they're not mixel joints. So look at the joints very carefully. If you don't mind not having mixel joints, then that's fine. I prefer the mixel joints over the hinge joints, which is what a lot of them do end up using. And some of them use like a little T, and it's just like, no thank you. Not into that. The other thing I don't like about this one, and you can just fix it by doing this, but he's not holding his blade right, is that in this position where the weapons are held normal, he can't go up any farther because of the mixel joint. So, you know, that's an easy fix. So you just have to put like this and use your imagination. You may think, okay, well, take the little figure out. You can't. It's just a head. It's only a head on this right here. It is not a figure inside. It's only got one face. That's his face. And let me put his helmet back. Getting this helmet centered is a pain, because I'm afraid he's going to pop his head back off when I do it. And again, these legs keep going off. I mean, if I was completely satisfied with the way it looks right now, instead of wanting to improve upon it, I would just glue those on. But I have my feelings that I'm like, I want to improve upon this somehow, you know? When I get things, I like to build them like they are, like in the instructions, and then improve them. So that's my hopes for this one. And plus the printing is off, because you can see his mouth through the mask. So, yeah. So I was just letting you know what one of these looks like. So in case you're on AliExpress and you're tempted to buy one, I'd say go for it. I mean, it's definitely worth $5. These would probably be $10 if they were, you know, made by Lego in America. And another thing is, I don't think that Lego made anything like this. I know it's borrowing from their Ninjago. I know that the helmet's from Ninjago, but the build of its own, I don't think anybody from Lego designed this. So that's one of the reasons I'm okay with this. I don't like BootLegos that are direct copies of the, like if somebody on AliExpress says, oh, it's my own create. Now this is designed by Lego. This is not designed by Lego. So if I got this off of AliExpress, I feel bad, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got a BootLego version of this, I'd feel bad. I don't feel bad about this. This is somebody else's design. They're just basically taking the blocks and creating their own design. So I'm okay with that. So I know that a lot of you feel bad about, you don't like BootLego because you feel like it's ripping off Lego. I think it's good because I think it's competition. So like when Lego comes up with something, if you want to make something better and Lego doesn't take you right here, go for it. Make something better. That's what my own creations are all about. That's what creativity is all about. It's not about limiting. So if you don't like this, don't buy it. If you feel like it's some kind of moral thing, check your morality at the door and think about what you're really doing. I mean, are you really, a lot of people are really, really, really loyal to Lego. And I'm like, why? Do you work for them? I mean, what have they done for you? Have they done something for you particularly? Lego's a company that's just making money. That's all there is. You may think that they're for your cause, maybe, like you have a certain cause that they support. As long as they can make money off it, they'll support any cause, okay? As long as the majority are going for something, they're going to support it. Like if they say, oh, I don't want to get too controversial here, but if they wanted to make a set that was really controversial, like a Hitler set, which they would never do, they're not going to do that. And even, you know, even though they can make money off of it, they're still not going to do that because it's not a majority thing. That would not go well for them. So they're a business. You got to remember, Lego is a business. So I don't like copyright IPs, like intellectual properties. This is not an intellectual property theft, not at all. You may think, well, what about the helmet? They're the first ones to come up with a ninja helmet? No. So I think the helmet's pushing it, though, because of the design of this particular helmet. But then we could say the same thing about the lightning sword thing, or particular pieces like this from Ninjago, or not Ninjago, what is that company? Nexo Knights. So, you know, we can argue about those things. Fine. You know, the helmet and the shield, they're pushing it. The sword, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that sword that well, or that lightning bolt thing. So those are the only points I would feel less comfortable about. But overall, they're just using existing pieces to create their own ideas and then selling that. Now, are those Lego pieces? No. So that may be a pushing point for some people. So just think about that when you're giving a thumbs up on this video. Don't thumbs down me because you disagree. Talk about it. That's what the comment section's for. And be polite. I like to hear conversations from other people. I respect your views. I understand your views. I was at one point the same way as you about this. But again, I grew up with brick blocks, so I didn't even have Legos. And then when I saw Tyco blocks, you know, they did things that Lego wouldn't do. So I was okay. I mean, Tyco blocks built transformer robots. You know, like a helicopter turned into a robot. That was one I had. Lego wasn't doing it. So I don't mind if they're using the Lego type of construction. They were actually very, very different. They had Lego, they had blocks that worked with Lego, but you know how there's 3 of these to make one whole one? Theirs was split in half, so it was 2 of them. So they made up their own design for Lego compatible blocks. It was very weird. Anyway, thank you for your time. Comment below. I like to hear from conversations from other people as well. Oh, and thank you. Have a great day.